Boost Auto Lumastep M1 steps are installed on the 2024 ZR2. Super easy to install, and since they're aluminum steps, they were super lightweight for me to install by myself. 4 brackets on each side, full wiring harness included. Everything is built to your specifications based on how you want them. Typical build time is 3 to 5 days after you select your options. And in my case, these things arrived within that time frame. I was stoked. Now, what I went with was sequential switchback, which gives you the sequential turn signal lights on the side, and that will change from amber to white. We've got the optional startup installed on it too, as you can see right there. We've also got the shutdown. It'll do its own little thing right there. And then let's go ahead and fire it up and we can see how it looks running. I took the truck off-roading. Oh, I didn't know that was a drop. Oh, I didn't know that was a drop either.
The Jeep's driving by like, what?
Okay, I admit this was a terrible idea. In case we're wondering how they work with mud, look at that. Still see the lights shining, packed with mud. Let's continue on. And it was packed in there with no issues at all. Easy cleanup on the steps. If there's any worry of clearance, I went ahead and took a little test pass through without a problem. No scraping or anything like that. They definitely don't hang too low. They hang just right. Nice rugged entry. They stick out just the proper amount. They're not so close to the body to where that you're kicking the cab every time you get in. They're far enough out to where that you can step on there. You got a full step. These are solid too. I like them. Definitely durable. They're gonna hold up to the kids climbing in here, jumping up and down on them. Very sturdy. Also ran them through some snow, some freezing conditions. No issues at all. Lights continued to work, which is the way it should be. Regular driving with the turn signals. This is awesome because when it's nighttime and you're driving next to somebody and you have your turn signal on and they're not paying attention, they can't see it. They could definitely see it with this, with the sequential amber lights flashing at their face. Everybody moves out of the way. I get right on over and pass on by. One other big thing that I really appreciate from these lights is when I go into reverse. Now, if you guys are familiar with these trucks, the reverse lights suck. All the lights suck on the backside. So with having these, it lights up the side so your cameras can actually see much, much better. And that gives you better visibility on squeezing up next to a curb. Make sure you don't hit anything. However you're doing it, in my case, backing into the driveway properly. And my favorite of all is when you're in a parking lot and it's nighttime and you need to go ahead and remote start the truck. Everybody turns their heads right away, looks right over, and oh wow, look at that, so fancy. And it's definitely something that's super cool. I mean, the truck already comes with a really cool light up display whenever you unlock it and lock it, and these steps just kind of add to that and follows along with what your headlights and taillights are doing. It's super cool. I highly suggest you add that option for the startup procedure, which gives you also the shutdown procedure. Now I'm going to run through some of the procedures right here. All right, from the side, obviously this is daytime. I also have nighttime that I'll show in between these clips. So we're going to go ahead and lock it right now. There's our lock sequence. And then go ahead and unlock it. Now I'm going to go ahead and you can still see the lights doing their thing on the side right there. The unlock is just the coolest by far. So let's go ahead and do the startup. We can see how it looks running. And let's follow it up with an unlock as you're going to enter. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and shut it down. There it goes, and they stay on with the headlights. And then we're walking away, so we're going to go ahead and lock it. There it is, mirrors in. Sequential lights showed you. I love it. Installation was super easy, and I'm not going to go into heavy detail because their video blows away all installation videos that anybody could come up with. The link is down below on where you can purchase these as well as watch that installation video. But I'm going to give a rundown of what I did. You can see this is dripping because I just went through the car wash. Harness is routed underneath, goes up through the wheel well there, connects over to this headlight. Comes over across to this other headlight and then through there. Super easy install. Like I said, the instructions that they provide, you just cannot beat those. There's nothing that I really need to show you, like any tricks or anything like that. They cover everything, I promise. Brought the ZR2 to Utah's most gigantic cars and coffee. Oh, and this might be the last. You never know.
All right, let's see here. 4, lock all of them. Switch to 4-wheel drive, low to use front locker. Oh.